Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Honesty, and today I am bringing you guys a brand new series known as SND 101. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to rush, how to play better in SND. Specifically, this video was inspired by one of the Twitter people over there known as Obi. He decided to send a message at both me and Seek asking how to improve its search and destroy. And I've been thinking about starting a series like this for a very long time, but it wasn't until I got this tweet that I really decided to do this. Now, I will say, Carnage J God is someone who does very similar videos to this, but he typically does respawn videos where you're typically trying to do specific things. There's a lot of differences between search and destroy and respawn. Search and destroy is much more complex, much more difficult. Respawn is a little bit simpler, much more basic, if you will. You can get away with certain things and not be punished as hard in respawn as opposed to search and destroy. And so my goal is to make you guys better at search and destroy, better at respawn. This will teach you guys everything all encompassed in one. And before I get too far into this video, use code Carnage on all G Fuel purchases. This shit is delicious. Anyways, let's get into the video. Alright, so this is round one. I don't remember this gameplay as well. I remember my scoreline, but I do not remember the gameplay. So let's go ahead and start the round and see how it goes. What happens? Okay, so right off the rip, I want to say, notice how I switched to a knife. Knife runs at 100% speed. My AR, my AK, will not run 100% speed. Even with the skeleton stock, because of how it was changed, it will not run at 100% speed like it used to anymore. So the knife is still the better option, and knife, I believe, is even faster than a pistol. So make sure you guys are using your knife when you're going on your opening route. Okay, pause. Real quick, we're going to look right up here. Notice how 3 of my teammates are going down towards the cave, and then there's 2 teammates going towards B, so I make sure that I'm covering mid, making sure we have a nice spread out, and if they push through mid, we should know where they are, and we should have a relatively good idea. Let's go and see what I do now. Oh, that was a misplay. Okay, right there, pause. We're going to back that up. Alright, hold on, let me back this up just a minute. Right here. Right when I'm running straight through here, running straight through here, this whole line of sight right here, I should have been looking at because they could have easily saw me and sniped me right off the rip of the round. And that could have been a huge cost. I should have at least been checking for snipers. But in all honesty, a dead sprint, they're probably not going to hit you. It's pretty early in the round too, so obviously I got away with it. Let's carry on. Pause. I just heard an MP5. On my left, it's right over here. Teammate is looking at him as well. But currently, right now, I am more concerned about this area, this door's over here, and this top area. I already checked that top area when I ran through. If you guys saw that, there's a very quick... Let me back it up. Right here. I checked right here when I was looking right there. I want to make sure no one was rushing me right away. I want to make sure that if they were over here, they were back on the line of sight instead of pushed up. So let's go ahead and right there. So then I check here. See the MP5. Teammate takes him out. Now quick. Pause. Real quick. For those of you guys that don't realize it, I had just checked all 3 lines of sight that were looking at this location. So I was clear to go ahead and jump out and go for this kill. That was a moment when you can rush as opposed to when you... If I hadn't checked all those corners already, I should not have pushed that. But because I had, I was free and clear to go ahead and push up. Giving me a free kill off the start of the round. I'm now checking that again because we just had 2 people shoot over here. It's very likely that someone's over here. 2 people died. We have bomb. I'm just going to play objective. Right now I'm sound whoring and just trying to pay attention. Teammate goes down to a Semtex. I want to move. So right about now. Alright. So the reason why I moved is because I was pretty sure at that point no one was on this side of the map, over here. So that means that they're either going to come through right here through Blue House, or they're going to come down through this ladder, through the bridge, which that guy just did. I need to make sure to cut off the lines of sight that I'm worried about, and the ones that I'm not worried about, I can open myself up to them. These are a little bit riskier plays, but they're calculated. That's something you're going to constantly be doing in Search and Destroy, is calculating your plays as opposed to just making a play. Usually you have to decide which one is better. Do you want to take the risk? Do you not want to take the risk? I usually take the high risk, high reward options just because they're cooler and they make for a great stream. If you guys do want to check me out, twitch.tv/honestygaming. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Alright. So I see that SMG on the ground. I don't think I want it anyways. For two reasons. One, it's double weapon XP weekend. So I can't level it up. There we go. Yep, okay. Alright, so right there. What happened was I actually heard that guy when I was running up to blue. I just realized it. I wasn't paying as close attention as I was when I was actually playing the game. But I heard a guy, and I didn't know whether he was up top or if he was behind me. And I figured if he was behind me, he would go straight out, and we can still look at the house where I was at, and I killed two of his teammates. That's where you'd want to look. So I made sure I positioned myself a little bit better, put myself on the side that he wouldn't check. And if he is going to check, he's going to check it from the top side, so I can pre-aim that. But if he pushes the opposite side, I'll hear him, and I can shoot him just like I just did. So now we push out a teammate. Got some really good timing there. That guy came through our spawn. Again, I killed someone, need to change position. Not that bad of a round. Alright, let's go into the next round. So we're in the next round. Apparently, so did you listen to that? I thought about the fact that they rushed really hard onto this side. So I'm no longer checking mid. They didn't rush mid hardly at all. Pretty much everyone was either over at A or they're held back mid. And then the three people that we found pushed straight up to B. So I needed to make sure to have a heavier defense on that side and make sure to stack it a lot harder. Good players would change their strategy right about now. But I knew these kids were like kind of mediocre. They weren't that great, but they weren't that bad. You can tell by their gun skills and their predictions. So I'm gonna guess that they're gonna push B again, and we'll see if I'm right. So we'll top. So we're on top. So now if you notice, I don't go to that same window right away that I went to last time, because they're going to be pre-aiming it. I went up there last time, and I jumped behind that one guy, so he knows that I jumped behind him. He's going to look for it. I'm pre-aiming where they pushed straight through last time. I checked to make sure they aren't pushing me again to my right, and hopefully it works out. I honestly, I do not remember this gameplay. Okay, I'm just checking all my corners. Make sure you crouch as often as you can. Do like quick sprints and then crouches. Oh my god. Okay. That was a rough fight to win. I'm not gonna lie. Even a good gun, I would have smacked the kid, but with the AK, it has so much recoil. That was a really tough gunfight to win. I'm actually watching that back. I'm very shocked I did win that. I only had his head to shoot. And, that, I didn't have FMJ on, so I couldn't wallbang the, actual wall. So, I was very fortunate to win that. Yeah, that was actually just a little bit of just getting to know the gun and knowing the recoil patterns. Okay. So, final round of defense. I'm guessing, so right now, in my head, I'm thinking I should go to yellow. The reason why is because even bad players typically change their routes at this point, and even if they don't, they should change their routes. So I should probably change my route, not go to the same bomb site, but if they're going to stack it again, I guess we'll find out if it works. It looks like I'm going B. It looks like I'm taking the rush route to B. Taking the smoothest route possible. Don't step on too many things that will bump you. I'm going straight down bottom. Ooh, this is a risky play. Alright. Pause. Alright. That was very risky. Okay. So, I was correct, though. I actually like this play a little bit more than the one that I thought of. So, what I did is I pushed up, made sure they didn't go there. And then now I'm immediately checking here and here. I see no signs that no one has come through here. Which means all 4 of these dots are all the way over on A. Which means I need to get moving. I'm not going to do too much. So we gotta get moving. Continuously check that bottom door. Because that's the one they don't have to open, right? If they open the doors to my left, I'll hear it. Teammate just took out the guy up there. I just noticed that. Because he sniped. You heard the snipe. You see the snipe in the kill feed. And he was the one in the snipe feed. So now one more kill. We know he's in A. He's on the radar. Yeah. And that's one of those moments where you can rush a lot harder when you know for a fact they're not coming that direction anymore. They've lost B twice. They're just giving up. They're going to go A. They got to go. And that's where I need to help my teammates out on the flank and make sure that I can do as much as possible over there. Okay. So right now I am 2 off of my VTOL. Potentially 4 off a chopper gunner. I do not remember what I do. So I'm dead silencing up, grabbing bomb. I'm running through mid. I don't like this play right now. Because I have bomb, I should be playing a little bit more careful. Okay, alright. Now I'm more okay with it. So going mid cutoff like this is somewhere safe. Where if I do die with a bomb, I'm going to... Here, actually, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff I need to explain right here. So if I die right here, my teammates have a very, very good chance of getting it back. There's a lot of locations that they can use to get to this location, as well as there's a lot of safe ways out of this location. So that's very good news. Now you also see me strafing back and forth a lot. That's me taking advantage of rotational aim assist. If somebody were to step out, that rotational aim assist would gradually lock onto them and kind of keep a little bit of aim rotation. So when I'm doing that, the aim assist is automatically giving me better aim than I would normally have. That's why strafing in gunfights is so vitally important. Not only does it make your opponent miss shots, it makes it easier for you to hit shots. So that's something to always make sure you're doing in any gunfight, and as far as I'm aware, any Call of Duty that has aim assist, of course. So right here, yeah, that's rough. So teammate was right here and just got absolutely terrible timing with this guy sprinting up. I figured for sure if somebody did sprint through there, my teammate would be able to trade him out quicker. Unfortunately, didn't. Took a death. That's all I can really say about that one. Let's go ahead and carry on to the next round. Alright, guys. 5th round. We're on offense again. Have the knife out again. Let's see if I take the mid route. I'm actually really curious. I have dead silence. I don't have bomb. If it were me, and I'm thinking like me. Alright, here we go. Yep. Alright, so pause. Right now, I have dead silence. And I have a good inclination that I can outgun most of these kids as long as I stick to my guns' strong suits. The big thing that I need to focus on is making sure that I get the kills at those ranges. And as long as I get those kills and get them at the right ranges, my dead silence will last the entire round. And my goal is to rush up, get as many kills as possible. And I have no idea how this works. Let's see. So I'm rushing up. Pop my dead silence, obviously. They can't hear me. Hug that corner. Hug that wall tight so they wouldn't see me. Gunned two kids. I absolutely gobsmacked them. Pushing in their spawn. Hopefully he doesn't know I'm here because they're not communicating. Get really lucky with some RNG right there. Wow. Okay. I can accept getting lucky every once in a while. Okay, so the teammate lost to an MP5 over on B-Bomb. Yep, and I literally just said what I was thinking. Yeah, I need to make sure I keep my distance. An MP5 is a really good gun close range, but an AK will beat it at a little bit of range. So right here, so pause. Right, the reason why I go up here, I just said I want range, right? But I know he's not up top. And so I know he's either going to go through right here, or over here. It wouldn't make sense for him to walk down this pathway because he knows that we just planted the bomb here. He knows that there's minimum one person that can easily be head glitching this bomb. So you want to take the route that they don't expect. You take the route that's either through the window or through right here. I am more worried about the window, which is why my aim's a lot closer to it. Because the MP5 is a lot closer range gun. If he comes over here, I have time to more than likely kill him if he goes over there. Let's go ahead and play it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so right there. I even got to see his shadow a little bit early, which was kind of beneficial. But obviously smacked him. I have the range. I have the height advantage. There's a lot of advantages I had over him at this point. I'm 10-1. Not bad. Okay. I don't remember how I end. I thought I ended 10-2, so we might just die this round. We'll see. But if we do, that's fine. That is perfectly fine to die. Let's see what happens. Ended up getting the UAV the last round. Killed 4 of them. So right there, yep. You just heard me say it. So right there. Last time I hugged the opposite side and then went up and killed him up there. This time I'll cross on the opposite side so that I can get a better line of sight and a more likely able way to kill me. Now I do have a teammate right up here, another teammate right in here on the yellow house, so I figured my yellow house was covered. Unfortunately, I was wrong. There was still one guy in the yellow house. He ended up getting me. I believe the teammates trade him out really quickly. Yeah, he died right afterwards. Pretty sure the teammates ended up clutching up, which is awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of Search and Destroy 101. How to rush a little bit more efficiently. And yeah, let me know if you guys like this idea. If you guys want future videos on this, make sure you guys like the video and comment down below. And then let me know what you guys want. I will attempt to do as good of videos as I can for this. Anyways, guys, hope you guys have a fantastic day. Make sure you guys all stay honest. Peace out, guys.